Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the balancing acts. You could choose a couple different levels. The main difference is if you look at beginner, beginner only gives you one option to change. So we're trying to figure out the correct coefficient. Our intermediate is going to be, they give you at least one or two of them, and then we figure out the rest of them. And then our advanced is going to be all of the different ones. So this is with no help or no scaffolding. So we can kind of look at a beginner one to get us started for this. So the first thing that we're going to do is write down on our sheet of paper the equation that we're doing here. Our goal is to figure out what number needs to go in front of this to make it work. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So we are going to, on our paper, write down our balanced equation. So the balanced equation we have here was PCl5 plus 4H2O gives us, this is our unknown. So this was the spot that we can change it. All right, so our goal is really just to count up both sides, figure out how many we have. The main one for us is to kind of figure out the H's first. So we want to make sure the H's have the same on both sides, the P's, the O's. So if we look here, we have P, we have Cl, we have H, and we have O. So the P, we have 1 P, we have 5 Cl, H's, we're going to multiply this out, 4 times 2 gives us 8, and then 4 times 1 gives us 4 for oxygen. So we have 1, 5, 8, and 4. On our other side here, we have our P, Cl, O, and H. We have P, we have 1 here. O, we have 4 here. Our H, we have, we'll do that one last. Here we have 5 times 1. So here, this was going to be our 1 times 5. So we get 5. So if we look, P is good, Cl is good, our O is good. So the only thing that we have to do is just check H. Our H, we have 5 here. So 1 times 5, we get 5. Plus the 3 we have here, 1 times 3, we get 3. So that should be a total of 8. So since this is all balanced, the only number we need to put in front is 1. So the nice part is we can check our simulation and put in that 1. So if we put in the 1 here, so this is the one that we can change. We hit show answer and it turns green. It tells us it's correct. So it gets rid of the number, but that's kind of the idea with them. So if we do the next one here, we just want to check this to make sure that both sides are the same. So here, this one's kind of simple too. We can look and see if there's S is here, there's only one S here. So we have to keep this as a 1 as well. So let's look at one where it's not. This one's also 1. Okay, so if we look at this one, this is a little bit more difficult. So if we look at our total, we have 4 times 2. So this is going to be our 8 here, plus the 6. Here we have 4. So this has to be the remainder. So this one here, we just need to make sure that 4 plus what times 2 would give us the total here. So 8 plus 6 is 14. So we would want to put a 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4. That's 14. 8 plus 6 is 14. So we check, and that's kind of how we do these. So the goal is to get through 15 of these. You could do any level that you want.